Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. You're waiting on me. Yes. Who wants to be our internet person today? Pamela Commons. How is the picture and how is the sound? Yeah, well, I always have trouble, unfortunately. I left my key or something in my door of my car, so my battery was dead, and I came home and now there's no speed on the internet. And boy, do I have a scratch on my glasses. So Pamela Commons, can you let me know? Trudy is in the wings. We'll wait till we get a few people and we'll bring her in. That's better. Good evening, everybody. So let me know, Pamela, how everything is sounding. Sounds and looks great. Awesome. You let me know, Pamela, if things get fuzzy or something. We're definitely having internet speed issues. The wind's out of the northeast. There's a terrible lag. Okay. Hi, Linda. Make sure that you are in live chat, not top chat on YouTube. Let's see who's here. All right. Hello there. Miss Linda Fleming's in the house. All right. Hello. Okay, crazy day today. I did nothing but work on that darn boutique sale that we had yesterday because it was absolutely crazy insane with boxes everywhere. If you didn't get an invoice by now, it'll have to wait till I get back. A lot of the people that paid items went out. Some of the bigger orders that just got paid tonight will have to wait till I get back, I'm pretty sure, because I am out of boxes. So what does George have a premiere or something? I think he's got a premiere on Monday night. Yeah. So 8:30 he'll be done with that. So yeah, so that's what I did this afternoon. I appreciate all the prompt payments. Now things are probably going to have to sit. I got 2 truckloads out. I may get one more, but I'm not sure. We'll have to just see how it goes. I did my best, but there's a point where we got to stop. Hi, Annie. Nice to meet you. You're new. All right. Everybody, welcome Annie. Hello, Annie. Nice to see you tonight. We'll just go over a few words before we get started. Well, you're okay. Tamara, you're Autumn. You're one I did not get to, so don't worry about it. It's just going to be there when I get back. So let's go over a few of the rules for tonight. You won't. Okay, let me get started here. Let me handle Autumn here. If you did not get an invoice, I can't do them when I'm traveling because I invoice right from your box. So it's not like I wrote everything down. So when I invoice, I bring the boxes to me and I invoice right out of the box. So what's going to happen with it is it'll be right there when I get back. And that's what we're going to do. Hello, Mike Williams from Tennessee. Who is this right here? Hello there. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, now I'll try to keep a chain of thought here. So the rules for tonight are pretty simple, but we'll go over them because there's some new people. Everything is being sold from Michigan. I am an auctioneer from the state of Michigan. I will be selling Trudy's items from right here, my state of Michigan. I will also invoice you, and I am also in charge of shipping. And so that's where we're at with that. To bid tonight, all you have to do is bid in the comment line. Be aware that we're in 5 different venues. So I will post in the corner of your screen the high bid at the moment. And you just have to keep watching that and bidding accordingly. I will try to ask you if you're out. I will try to keep track of everybody as we're selling to see if you're in or out. But when I say all in, all done, or last chance, that is final warning, and I'm going to sell it pretty quickly. So that's how we go. What else? If you are on Facebook, like this user here that has said, hello, Heidi. If I can't see you, that means you didn't register with StreamYard. And you have to do that once every 2 or 3 months. You'll see the little link in every ad that we do for sale. If you haven't done that, it's no big deal. Just when you bid, you need to put your name / your bid so that we know who you are, because I can't tell this Facebook user from another one on my end. So that's how it is. Can we pay on Friday? Susie, I don't really see any issue with that. Truthfully, these invoices probably will not go out until Wednesday. Things might start to be packed before that, but honestly, with traveling, it'll probably be Wednesday before we do invoicing. So that, to me, that's perfectly fine. Hi, Elizabeth. Any more questions before we get started? Before we bring Trudy in, is there any other questions concerning how things go tonight? Sometimes we will put choice up, which will be 2 or 3 items at a time. When we put choice up, we are obligated to sell 1 item on the round. If things go to a place where we feel we can pass the items, we'll definitely pass the items around. If they can't, then we'll always sell at least 1 item on the round. All right. Did I get everybody's questions? Invite your friends. We want to see everybody in the house tonight. We have 67 peeps. We're so excited about that. Okay. Let's grab a hot chocolate or whatever you want to get situated here, and we'll get started. No other questions? I think we all know how to do it. No 10 at 10 tomorrow morning. They'll resume on Wednesday. The rest of this week, we're going to have some sales, but they're going to be on location. So I will post them as we go. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and you'll always know when we come on. All right, let's get started. Trudy, are y'all set? Okay, we'll see if we can get Trudy in here. Hi, Trudy.
Hi.
Okay.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, everybody. This is Trudy Mendenhall. She worked at Fenton for almost 50 years, right, Trudy?
Yes.
How many years was it exactly? Do you know?
I started there in fall of September of 1971. I retired in September of, I have to think here, 2017, and then I continued to design beads for the company that bought Fenton's jewelry for another year or 2. So there you go.
Wow.
A lot of years.
A lot of years.
Mm-hmm. Of course, we had layoffs here and there.
Yep. I kind of got you cut off here. Let me see if I can't get you in the center here.
Well, let me do this. Let me scoot over.
Okay.
Is that better?
Yep. I'll just stay over here for now. Okay.
Of course, you get to see all my packing stuff in the background.
Okay. All right. So here we go. Another thing I have to tell you, I forgot to tell you, and this sale shipping is not combined. So I will put the shipping on your invoice. Don't worry. We try to give you a great deal. We're always taking a little hit on the shipping. You don't have to worry about it here, but we do not combine shipping with any other sales. Okay. All right. Okay. I think we're going to go ahead and it looks clear enough that I think we can try the beads. These are very tiny, folks.
They are very tiny. For those who are not familiar, if you know anything about Pandora beads, these are the same size and they fit the Pandora bracelets. So I'm going to hold these as steady as I can. The only time I'm real steady is when I'm painting. I'm going to describe. It's going to be hard. They get blurry if I get too close. All right. There are 7 beads on this rod. The one over here is called Two Hoots for You. I'll turn it around where you can. This is a little owl, and it's three-dimensional. The eyes are three-dimensional.
Do you
It's
have
a
maybe
white.
a piece of paper or your hand that you can put in front of it?
Does that work? Is that better? Or do you need
Yeah.
white? Hang on here. My paper has lines on it, but at least it's white.
Okay. Let's give it a shot.
Well, let me do this. Got to get oriented here. Okay, and if you cannot see them, there's a white bead with owls on it. Two Hoots for You. The bead next to it is kind of a bluish. It's a purplish blue, and it's got little pink flowers and purple hearts.
Okay.
The pink bead has large pink hearts with little tiny white flowers. The next one is a pink coneflower with blue butterflies, and then the next one is lavender. That would be this one is lavender. Okay. And it has dragonflies on it. This is a pink one with white flowers. Now, the last one has three-dimensional shamrocks. If you can see this raised part, those are 3D, and they are shamrocks. Okay. So what we're doing tonight with these beads, in December, Heidi was having some issues with her internet and was down for about 10 minutes, and I answered questions. And one of those questions was about the beads, FENTON beads. I designed them all, and I have just about every one I ever designed. So what we're doing with these, we brought them up. If you can't see them well enough, let us know, and we'll do it another time. But we're selling, they're $15 each. If you buy 6, then you get the shamrock free. So, but you can buy them individually. If you just tell me the color, then I can work with that. So they're 15 each. Yes.
Let's take them back a little bit, really slow.
Oh.
They are fuzzy, yeah. Okay.
So we'll go with white, blue, pink. This is a light blue, lavender, encased pink, and shamrocks.
Okay, they are fuzzy, but we're gonna sell what we can. Believe me, these when you see them, it's gonna be unbelievable. Trudy is the best at miniature painting, so you will not be disappointed. Rhonda Butler Thomas is gonna take a dragonfly.
Okay, I'm also keeping track, and then Heidi and I always compare to make sure we didn't miss anything.
Okay. And Trudy, you can rewatch it. I wouldn't even keep track. Just rewatch it.
Okay, I can do that.
Oh, okay. Alicia Harris takes a lavender bead.
Okay.
Jennifer Mays takes a pink and lavender.
Pink and lavender. Oh, you want 2, the pink one and the lavender one? Okay. Yep. I need to do something here real quick.
Okay.
It will just take me a minute. I need to lay out these so that I can keep track of the count. This is going a little differently than I thought it would. So right now we have a dragonfly. Okay, where'd the little guy go? Oh goodness. All right, got the dragonfly, and then Jenny wanted a pink and a lavender, and then there was another person.
And Alicia wanted a lavender. And tell me when you're caught up, and I'll go through again.
Okay.
Denise Carter wants them all.
Okay.
So all of them are going to be how many beads? 6 with 1 free? Is that what you said?
That's exactly right. 6 with 1 free. Okay, I've got this set aside.
Kathy, let me see what Kathy G wants. Kathy G wants a light blue,
Okay.
lavender,
Okay.
encased pink.
Okay. Got it.
I got to write it down. Encased pink.
Yes, I'll
Debbie
watch
Swift.
this.
Swifty takes a lavender
Okay.
and a pink.
And a pink. Okay.
And you can always rewatch this. Kim Allen's going to take a set.
All right. One moment. Got it.
You can get how many you want, Pamela. Trudy will tell us when she's sold out. Mary Hogue is a pink and a lavender.
Okay. Got it.
And they are $15 each.
Yes,
they are
I'm pulling them
$15
out.
each, Debbie. Is the lavender the dragonfly?
Yes. Yes. Lavender is
Okay,
dragonfly.
Jennifer Mays, you've got it. Elizabeth Calhoun takes a light blue and pink.
Okay. And pulling them out of the little tray so I can visually see when I run out of one.
Pamela Commons takes a lavender.
Okay.
And I'm writing them down, so that gives you time to sort them here. Let me look and see. Okay, Alicia already got one. Let's see what she's saying. She wants pink and blue also. So
Oh, she's
Alicia's going
adding.
to take pink and blue also. She's Alicia Harris.
Got it.
You're welcome, Jennifer. All right, add a lavender to Elizabeth Calhoun's.
Okay, only have one lavender left.
Okay. We're selling beads, Mel. We're selling beads. They're 15. They're hard to see. We can go over them one more time if you want, and then we're going to move on. Pat Yu is going to take lavender and pink.
Okay, I'm sorry. I do have another lavender.
Okay.
I'm down to 3 pink.
Okay, so we still have choice of all of them. Trudy,
Yes.
can you explain them one more time, and then we'll move on here.
You guys are missing out on a really cute one. That's 2 hoots for you. The body of the owl is raised and the eye is raised, and then everything's been painted. There are little pink flowers, and like I said, it's 2 hoots for you. And then we have a blue bead that has pink flowers and little purple hearts. Then we have the pink one, which is a heart and 2 little flowers. Here we go. And then we have the light blue, which is a cone flower with blue butterflies. You're going to see that on a tall vase this evening. We have the lavender with dragonflies. We have the encased pink with white flowers. And then we have the shamrock bead. And that is raised shamrock. You can actually, they made the bead and then they took little dots of glass and made the 3-dimensional shamrocks. And these have names.
LaDonna will take a full set. Do you still have a full set?
I do still have a full set.
Okay, she takes the full set. Thanks, LaDonna. Okay, we have Timmy.
Okay, I'm now out of lavender. However, I will give you a deal. I will do the same deal. If you buy the 5, you get the 6th one free.
Okay, Timmy wants the owl and the shamrock.
Owl and the shamrock, got it?
Okay. Can you hold one close all by itself? I
Yeah,
don't think that's going to work, Elizabeth, but we'll give it a shot.
they are painted extremely well, if I do say so myself, because one of the reasons I was hired I just don't think this is going to work.
Yeah. Well, trust us, you will love them, and you will
Yes,
love them when you get them.
yes, you
Okay,
will.
Mel Bro is going to take a shamrock, and I think that we're just about done with those. So all in, all done. Anybody else want one? I am going to quickly read through the names. Mel takes 2 shamrocks because I want you to hear your order. It's not going to take me very long. I'm an auctioneer. I'm a quick talker, but I'm going to go ahead and do this so that we have it. And if I'm wrong on anything, you can let me know. Lou is going to take a white one and a dark blue.
Oh, a white one and a dark blue?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it.
Gotcha, Lou. Okay, listen for your name. If I'm incorrect, you can tell me. Rhonda Butler, Dragonfly. Alicia Harris, Lavender, Pink, Blue. Jennifer Mays, Pink, Lavender. Denise Carter, all of them. Kathy G, Light Blue, Lavender, Encased Pink. Swifty, Lavender and Pink. Kim Allen takes a set. Mary Hogue, Pink and Lavender. Elizabeth Calhoun, Light Blue, Pink, and Lavender. Pamela Commons, Lavender. Pat Yu, Lavender Pink. LaDonna takes the set. Timmy Owl and Shamrock. Mel Bro, 2 shamrocks. Lou Draper, white and dark blue. Lou is also going to take a shamrock.
Is that an additional one?
Yep.
Okay, got it. I only have one shamrock left.
After Lou?
Yes.
Okay, that goes to Pamela Commons.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, everybody. I think I got it right. If not, you let me know. And
I will watch. I will watch the video tomorrow and write everything down, and then Heidi and I will share the list.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I didn't hear anybody say I got anything wrong on there, so I think we got it.
I didn't either. So, okay. We're done with that part. All right.
Pat says she gets so many compliments on her Trudy necklace.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I have so much fun. I have this big plastic box. It's about the size of a small cooler. And I have all the beads I ever designed in it. Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, we're going to start out with something I actually painted. No, whoops, wrong vase. Sorry about that. In 1922. Turn on my.
In 2022.
Oh, come on, give me the century back. Okay, these all have sunflowers on them. And my favorite is the little bunny. I'm going to kind of turn him around. I have a little bit of a shadow here. And we have the happy bird. And we have a tiny little melon vase. And
okay. So you're going to get choice. We'll start it at 25. Now we don't have any music tonight, but I have a timer and I'm going to turn this. That's going to give us our minute. After that, I'll say fair warning and we'll ask you if you're in or out. Okay. So these have the sunflower on the blue satin. We have one that is actually, well, 2 that are actually glossy. Yes. We have 25 to start.
This one blooms, so it has some texture to it.
Yes.
And what I mean by blooming, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
What I mean by blooming, and Linda Fleming and I both have to do this. I've reached the point where I pre-fire all the glass because our glass is older. Mm-hmm. Some of the pieces come from many years ago, and so there are a lot of chemicals in the glass. Glass is not a solid; it's actually a liquid. I know you find that weird, but if you ever remember seeing windows in a farmhouse and they're wavy, that's because over the years it's kind of settled, making it wavy because it is actually a liquid. So because of those chemicals, some colors like to bloom, and silver crest is one of the worst. But I have found other colors here and there, so I don't ruin it, because if you paint it and then it blooms, it ruins the piece.
Yes.
So I fired
we
off.
have $40 with Tamara, Mary Hogue, Johnny. Let me know. Let me know. We have $40 now. One is a melon vase, and then we have the chubby bunny. That's a little close. Chubby bunny, $42. We have the long-tail bird and the beaded melon. I don't think that is a melon vase. So you'll get your choice of anything on the round. 45 with Johnny. Yes, the blue melon vase is actually blue overlay. 45 with Johnny.
It has white inside it.
Yep. And our chubby bunny there is actually glossy, but he has been fired. When you need to worry about it is when the gift shop, nobody will paint glossy on anymore, because if they don't fire it, the paint won't stick. Ours have been fired. So that makes the paint actually a part of the glass. All right, so here we go. We have 45 with Johnny. We're going to do a last chance. Let me know if you're in or out, Mary Hogue. Tamara, let me know if you're in or out. Bidder will get choice. $45 is our high bid at the moment. Hello, Johnny. How are you? Mary Hogue is at 47. The little bunny has a heart nose. How cute is that?
Yes, he does.
All right. Tamara's out, so we're just waiting for Johnny. All in, all done. Mary Hogue is at 47 for choice. 48. The melon style vase is very popular right now, and they call it a melon because it actually resembles a melon. And of course, the chubby bunny is just so popular. And
I haven't seen
bird. The long-tail bird is definitely a classic. Everybody loves that. All right. It is sold, and let me see who the bidder is here. Mary Hogue for 47. So, Mary, you let us know which ones you would want. This is item number 1 for the evening. You can take your pick, and our backup will be, wait a minute, did I get that wrong? Let's see. No, Johnny, you are the winner. Mary Hogue is the backup. Johnny, you let us know which ones you'd like. You're the winner at 48. I'm sorry. It's Johnny, Mary. We'll see which one she takes. She was at 48. So Johnny, let us know. Mary will be the backup. The bunny in the vase. Okay. She takes the melon vase, and she takes the bunny. Okay. Yep, Mary, that was my fault completely. I saw her, and you had said you're out. So, okay. We have the long-tailed bird, Mary. Would you like that one? We'll see if Mary wants that, and if not, she'll be up for grabs. The long-tailed bird with the sunflowers. And is that, now that's a glossy finish on that one, or is that
No, this one has been sandblasted.
Okay. Up for grabs on the bird. If you want the long-tailed bird, the price on the bird is $48. And anybody can claim him. He's very pretty with the big sunflowers on the blue satin. It's a wonderful choice of flower for that color. I love that.
The petals are 2 shades of yellow. You have golden yellow and a bright yellow.
Okay. if you want to claim the bird, all you have to do is claim the bluebird, and I will write you down for that. We'll move on to the next item. And just remember, if you want him anytime during the sale, just claim him. He is $48.
Okay,
Okay.
this is choice as well. As soon as there it is. We have 2 melon vases. One is raspberry sherbet and the other is the blue, and they both are satinized. And they are 5.5, well, almost 6 inches tall.
Okay. And we're going to start these at 35.
Now the blue one has little monarch butterflies above each yellow flower. It's actually a little yellow cone flower. I used to have a garden of cone flowers, but when we got the pups, my granddaughter's dogs, there was 2, and those 2 gardens disappeared because they like to dig them out. Have plenty of flowers out front, so you know.
Yes. So you're going to get your choice of the blue satin or the raspberry. Now this, we call it raspberry. This color coming up here right there is actually a pink satin that when it's fired, it picks up some purples. It's a very cool color, and you're not going to see that because it has to be refired after the years and years to get that color, but it's really cool. Kathy's going to start us at 35. 35 with Kathy. Is the picture okay, Pamela? We just want to make sure that that you guys can see the detail on there. Kathy is in at 35. Yeah, I think that's better if we move it back. Okay.
Yeah.
These are melon vases, and they are just beautiful. I love the blue with the different shades of blue on there. I think that looks so pretty, and the yellow makes that just pop. And of course, the other one is a color we call raspberry sherbet, delicately designed up each rim of that melon vase.
What we have on the raspberry, we have the white flower, and then we have tiny little flowers around it that are purple, and then we have pink flowers as well. All the designs this evening have multiple flowers and colors. On this one, we have the yellow cone flower, and I got to get this one out of the way. And then we have butterfly bush blossoms. That's what these purple ones are.
Yes, we have $40 with Kathy. And we did show pictures of these in, I think, the shorts. They're just gorgeous. Look at those. I really like the blue one. I think that is extraordinary. We have 41 with Jana, and of course the raspberry one. And you'll see pictures of both Linda and Trudy having these pink satin pieces. And we just love to get these in because the color when they're refired is just extraordinary. Jana's in at 41. Kathy, let me know if you're in or out. 42 with Kathy.
I'm readjusting where I'm sitting. And for those that are new in, just please excuse my packing behind me.
Hi, Russell. Nice to see you tonight. Jana, let me know if you're in or out. We have 42 with Kathy G. Jana is out. Okay, even if you're out, Jana, let me know that it's you. I know right now, but I just don't want to miss somebody in the future that says out and I don't know who they are. Okay, Terry Lynn jumps in at 45. Terry Lynn's at 45, so now we're waiting for Kathy G. Bidder will get choice. The blue or the raspberry sherbet. Thanks for attending tonight, Jana. Always a pleasure to see you. Terry Lynn is at 45. Kathy, let me know if you're in or out. Bidder will get choice. 47, we still have active bidding. $47, Terry Lynn.
Trying to make some adjustments here.
It's maddening, isn't it? Just maddening with that camera.
Well, it's a mirror image, and it's the opposite. I was trying to get the glassware where I'm not directly behind it.
It looks wonderful. Kathy's at 47. Terry Lynn, let me know. Terry Lynn's at 49. This is our item 2 tonight. 49 is bid. We're waiting for Kathy. All right, Kathy, thanks for what you did do. We're going to go ahead and sell it. It's going to go to Terry Lynn Peterson. So Terry, let me know if you want the sherbet, the blue, or both. And Kathy, you are our backup. It's our item number 2. So Terry, just let us know. I don't know which one I'd pick. I've never seen a blue one like that.
And you won again. Every one of these is one of a kind. And it's marked OOAK for that on the bottoms, plus a rose for rosies.
Okay.
And then hand painted by me.
All right. Terry Lynn is going to take the raspberry. And Kathy G, would you like the blue? I love the blue ones with the yellows. I think that is so pretty. So we'll wait and hear from Kathy. If she doesn't want it, it'll be up for grabs. Yes, she does. Kathy G takes number 2, the blue melon. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, bidders.
Thank you, guys. Okay, what do we want to do next? Oh, let's do what I call the Calico unicorn. This is a masterpiece. It's the only masterpiece we have. And I'm going to move this slowly towards the camera. It is, okay, it is 5 inches tall, and it has groups of 3 little colors. They are pink, purple, and blue clustered together with leaves around them. Of course, it has a purple tail, a blue horn, purple mane, turquoise hooves.
Okay.
And there are 8.
We're bidding on this one. For those of you that don't know, that are new, Monster Glass is now making glass in molds that had previously been owned by Fenton. So this is a Monster Glass. You may have seen this done by Fenton years ago, but this one is Monster Glass. Very cool. I think they call this Tuscan pink. Is that what Monster calls this color?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So can you measure this, Trudy, for us?
It's 5 inches tall.
Okay. And
it is at its widest point 3.5 inches.
Okay. So it's absolutely gorgeous. And I love the purple mane. Libby is in at 65.
Also, this piece is iridized. So as it moves around and the light catches, in fact, on the back, there's actually a rainbow of those of color, and it's in an oval on the back. And I don't know if it'll show, probably not.
Okay, so we have over 100 people in the room right now, and there's a Facebook person that is wanting to bid. I cannot take your bid because we had 470s already bid. So it's probably you, Jana, and I know it's hard to remember, but put your first name in when you're bidding. Libby is in at 75. Elizabeth is now in at 80. $80 with Elizabeth. Libby, let me know if you're in or out. And Roy, let me know if you're in or out. Roy is in at, well, Libby's in at 85. She was first.
Let me turn this around so you can see the mane better. There we go. I am going to stop the, and let him just sit there. And I'm going to move him over this way. There you go. Where you can see, and I need to be behind it. There we go. So you can see the color.
Okay, so Elizabeth is in at 87. Libby is at 90. Again, the Facebook user, I cannot distinguish you, so please let us know. So we have 90 with Libby. Roy is out. I have you in at 90, Libby. And Roy is out. So Libby is in at 90. Elizabeth is in at 100. What do you think, Trudy?
I think we should go ahead and sell them for 100.
Okay, so we do have more of these. We are going to take care of our bidders, and this will be all there is. How many do you have?
We have 8.
We have 8. Elizabeth, you are the winner, so you can take as many as you want. Elizabeth Calhoun. So Elizabeth, you let us know how much, if you want, you can take however many you want. If you just want one, that's fine. But you're going to get it at an even 100. So let us know. Elizabeth takes one. They are all the pink iridized. I think it's called Tuscan pink.
It
so
is.
Libby, you get your choice. You can take as many as you want. One for Libby.
We have 6
Can
left.
you keep track, Trudy, of
I am.
So we've sold 2. Okay.
We have 6 left.
Anybody else want one? Roy Gill, Facebook user, you need to tell me who you are. Roy Gill takes one.
Okay. Got you, Roy. Got you, Libby.
I want to take care of my Facebook person, but I can't see who you are. Linda Peterman takes one.
We have 4 left.
Karen, you got to give me more than that. I need your name so we can find you after the sale. Anybody else want one? They are 100. Even. Add to your Trudy collection. Okay, Roy, you'll get one. Karen, just let me know your last name and we'll put you down for one, sweetie. Karen Cushaway.
Now, when Roy, he already ordered the one, right?
Yep.
Okay. So we have 3 left.
Karen took one.
I didn't mark her. Karen, okay, got her. Now we have 2 left.
Karen, I'm going to put you down on Facebook, but can you please email me too, Karen? So that if I can't find you on Facebook, I've got you on email and I'll send you your invoice right there. Okay. There's only 2 left if anybody else wants one. $100 and there's only 2 left. Fenton did have this mold. It was later on in Fenton, and I would probably think that it was like late 2000, 2009, 2000, somewhere in there.
Somewhere.
Yep. Okay. Anyone else? Last chance. This is a great deal on this piece. And when they're gone, they're gone. So there's 2 more left. $100 is the bid. All right. Thanks, Karen. Nice to see you tonight, too. Always appreciate it. Okay. We'll try to remember to show these at the end again for $100. But if you decide you want one during the sale, just let us know. It's between this and Kelly's cat getting spayed. Kelly, the cat can wait another week or another month. The unicorns can't.
Thank you. Thank everybody for getting a unicorn.
Okay. Let's move on to item number 4.
Okay. Ooh, we need to turn on the. All right. Try to get that out of the. This is going to be hard to see. It has days on every side and little dragonflies. They're white. Now I'm gonna move this back so you can see. I'm gonna move slowly up the vase. You can see the dragonfly at the top. We move down, you see another dragonfly, and we move down, and then there's another dragon. I'm sorry, there's only 2 dragonflies on each panel, and every single panel is painted. I'm going to move this back.
There you go.
And
that's beautiful.
I'm going to, it has little purple flowers around the white daisies. The daisies have white centers with orange dots. And again, they are actually, well, they're daisies. They're not cone flowers. All right, this one is 7.5 inches tall and 3.5 inches from here to here.
And this is a Fenton blank.
It is. And as you can tell up here, it's actually a cobalt overlay. But once they stretch that over the white, it becomes this beautiful blue.
Oh, it's gorgeous. And the inside of it is the ivory color. It's actually a case glass. It's gorgeous. 45 Ruthie. Hi, Ruthie. Welcome, Ruthie. Nice to see you.
You can actually see the design on the from the outside to the inside.
Oh, it's beautiful. Ruthie is in at 45. Cindy, let me know what you want to do. It is gorgeous. Look at all the work involved in each panel. It's painted from top to bottom almost. Just lovely white cheery daisies. It is blue case glass. You finally caught us live. That's awesome, Ruth. Okay, $50 with Tamara.
Hi.
Spencer's in at 48.
I want to say hi to the newcomers.
Yes, we
are happy to see new ones in the room.
Yes. Okay. Ruthie, we see your 55, but we already have 55 with Jennifer. It would be wonderful with a tea light in it because it would really glow. Or even, the string of LED lights that you could put in there. I think that would be awesome too.
Would you like me to go get a tea light?
If you think you can set it in there where it sits up, I think that would be kind of hard to get that in there. But if you want to, yeah, let's try it.
If it'll fit. I'll be right back while you go ahead with your auction.
Okay, 55 is bid. Ruth and Cindy, let me know. Jennifer is in at 55. This is one heck of a vase. It's bigger than it looks. You're looking at it from an angle, which kind of dwarfs it a little bit. It's a very tall vase, paneled vase. It is a blue overlay color, but it's like it's a deeper blue than you're used to seeing with some of the older pieces. 60 with Ruth. Daisies all the way up and down each panel with forget-me-nots. It's a lovely piece. Ruth is in at 60. Cindy, let me know if you're in or out. We're going to go see what a tea light looks in it. We're all wondering. Ruth is in at 60, waiting on Spencer.
Oh, well, I actually got a tea light that has 4 colors to it, but we'll put it down in there anyway.
I'm curious if you can see it through there. Oh, it does light it up nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, white would be better.
Oh, that would be beautiful. I think a string of lights would be pretty in there too.
It would be.
Okay. Cindy
so it changes color because of the tea light.
Yes. How nice is that? Okay,
Whoa, I like that.
Ruth is in at 60, all in, all done. And this is our item number 4 tonight. Kim Allen bid 62. It is beautiful. So Ruthie, let us know. And if you're done, Ruth, I keep calling you Ruthie. I don't know why. I guess we all have nicknames around here. I hope that doesn't make you mad. Ruth, I keep calling you Ruthie. I don't mean to do that. 65 with Ruth. Kim, let us know if you're in or out. We don't want you to miss out. We want to make sure that you're out if we possibly can, because these pieces are a lot of them are one of a kind, just because we're not going to get the blank again. 66, Kim Allen. Ruth, let us know.
Just so everybody knows, the tea light just fits in the top. If it were any bigger, it wouldn't go down.
Okay. Okay, Ruthie, let me know if you're in or out. 66 is bid with Kim Allen, waiting on Ruthie. She's happy that she doesn't mind that nickname, so it's going to stick. 70 with Susan Crabtree, new blood. What do blanks mean? Blanks mean that these were they didn't have any paint on them, and we've kind of repurposed them by firing them and just making them gorgeous. So it was a blank vase to start with. It didn't have anything on it. Susan Crabtree is in at 80, waiting for Ruth. Make sure you check that bottom hand of your screen there to see the high bids. We are on 5 venues. Kim Allen is out. Yeah, we bring him back to life, Susie. You got that right. All right. Susan's at 80. Ruthie, let me know if you're in or out. Okay, thank you so much for what you did, do bidders. It's going to go to Suzanne Crabtree. And Suzanne, I've seen you around, but sweetie, can you send me an email? And there it is, so that we can get a hold of you quicker. And just keep in mind, I'm traveling tomorrow, so the invoices probably will be on Wednesday. Okay. And Susan Crabtree from YouTube, you get that. That's item number 4. And that is the blue daisy vase.
And how much was that?
$80.
Okay.
Thank you so much. And she's just so happy.
Well,
I'm
great.
happy for you.
Me too. All right. We have, let's see, that was number 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have to keep track of the numbers here. So this will be number 5. This piece was made by FENTON. This color was made only in 1954 and 55. And it's a pastel. It's a pinkish coral. Now I'm going to hold this up close, and it's called a compote. There are different sizes of these. So you have, let me turn around where there's the group. There's a group of flowers that are specific. It's kind of a blue wine color, and then right below it are some white flowers right in here, which show up in person better than they do on a camera. And then there's some sprays of darker coral coming off of the white flowers. And again, at the top. It's also painted on the inside.
Oh, that's lovely.
Inside out, and then it's also painted on the pedestal part down here.
Yes. Now, if you're not aware of this color, because the lighting is always different, this is that beautiful pastel pink, that mid-century pink. Fenton did pink, turquoise, and blue, all in the pastels. Actually, green, pink, green, and turquoise in the pastels. They're absolutely gorgeous. This is the first piece that we have painted. I don't think you're going to find very many of these painted anywhere. We kind of didn't know if we should put it in the kiln, but it took the heat fine, and it's just lovely. We have 37 with Swifty. So very sought after in these pastels. Okay, we had 340s, but Tamara came in first. So Kathy and Jamie, you'll have to go higher. And I'm sure you guys have all seen this beautiful pastel pink. I actually had been just walking by this for the last year and a half, probably, because I just didn't know if we should fire it. I didn't know what to do with it. And finally I said, oh, heck. And look at how beautiful that is. 50 with Stacy.
It is really pretty. The what I call blue wine in color on the biggest flower, it has a tremendous amount of real gold in the paint, which is why it gives that blue wine color. I've used a lot of the pink tonight as well, and that particular pink and this particular blue wine, for a small amount in a baggie, like that, an ounce is $200.
Yes.
Compared to an ounce of white, which would be around $30 to $40.
Compared to an ounce of paint that is cold fired at $5.99.
Yeah. Yes.
That's the difference in these painted pieces.
So
the paint
go ahead.
The paint that you're getting on these pieces that you're seeing that are being cold fired and that are not being kiln fired, the paint won't even be able to stay on an item if it's fired. It just evaporates. It's just not the quality paint that Fenton used that actually becomes part of the glass as this does. And that's kind of important. That's the quality that we want to keep. We want them to be heirlooms. We want them to last through the years. Okay, Stacy is at 60.
These both Linda Fleming and I use kilns, and we load our kilns with the glass. It starts at room temperature and goes up to 1,050 degrees, and my kiln holds that temperature for 5 minutes. Then the kiln shuts down. Now, my particular kiln is what they call an even temp, and it holds the heat in very well. You cannot touch the outside when it's, firing until it's cooled down, but it holds that heat in there. It takes almost 12 hours for my kiln to cool down to where I can open it and take it out.
Yes, and it's not 20 minutes in your oven in your house. I mean, there's a lot of work involved. The paint's more expensive, everything's more expensive, but it's worth it to make an heirloom that's going to last for years and years.
Yes, this can be handed down from generation to generation.
Yes. Okay, it is sold to Swifty for 61.
Okay, did I put a number on this? No. So this was number 6. Is that correct? Or 5? It's number 5.
Okay, yes. Okay, so Ruthie's new here, so we're going to let you know. Yes, the original base was made in the 50s, and we have kind of repurposed it or brought it a new life. And if you see the rose on the bottom, that's for the Rosie group. We're the only ones that fire these. And you'll see the rose on the bottom. And we put a year on most of this, don't we, Trudy?
Every piece has the year. It has OOAK, unless like the unicorn, there's 8 of those. But all the other pieces tonight, there's only one of each.
Okay.
Design.
All right. So you're right. Absolutely, Ruth. Okay, let's go on to number 6.
All right, number 6. I think we're going to give him a break, and we're going to do the kitties.
Okay.
I have 3 kitties. They know we have cat lovers. And by this going around, you'll be able to see all sides of each cat. This cat is and I'm going to have to hold it up so you can get an idea of the design. These clear pieces are I'm going to have to just kind of move it.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that at all. It's better a little bit farther away.
Yeah, it's got blue flowers and white dragonflies on it.
Oh, it's got dragonflies.
Yes, ma'am. Gotta have a bug.
And that is a kind of like a jewel tone pink. It's a very deep colored pink.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And then the stylized cat has yellow flowers on it. It is, I'm trying to figure out I don't know what the base color was, but it has been iridized. So you can kind of see, pull it back. You get flashes of different colors as you move it around. But it has yellow,
it's like a harvest gold.
It is. I'm trying to think of the flower. I've had brain farts all day long and can't remember things. I do apologize.
Well, the golden one is actually the grooming kitty, and it's actually got its paw and it's grooming its face.
Yes.
The pink one is the sitting kitty, and so is the beautiful white iridized one coming around the corner. Oh, we see that wonderfully.
Yeah. The transparent glass is very difficult to see. But I can tell you the designs are very pretty. And I think this one you can see maybe a little bit now. It just doesn't want to capture the light, but it's iridized, so there's a lot of flashes in gold in this cat. That's why I use the golden yellow flowers. And I will eventually think of what flower that is.
Maybe you can put the white paper behind it again on the yellow one.
We will try that.
Okay, we have 55 with Jennifer.
There it is behind the pink. Oh, you got a flash of color there. And then we're going to put it behind. I'm going to sit the ones down out of my way. So here's this one, and I'm just going to kind of let me turn this around.
Yeah, that's better. We can see it.
That better?
Yep. That's better, yeah.
And so you have flowers clear down the back, on the side here, and the other side on the leg, and then on the front, on his chest. So you're going to move him down. Okay. And then there's the pink one, and you can get a better idea of the design on there. Like I said, it's got blue flowers and dragonflies. Cosmos is the name of the yellow flower.
Okay.
I told you it would come into my brain at some point.
All right. So Lily is in at 62. Stacy Freeman is out. Jennifer Mays is out. We're going to do a last chance. 62 is bid. All in, all done. Let's take a look. I'm going to make sure I've got Elizabeth Calhoun. Are you out too? You were back there a little ways, but I want to make sure. Elizabeth, let me know here. We'll give you just a second. Our high bid is 62. All right. So we will sell at least one. Trudy, is it okay on that? Is that a decent enough price you can pass?
Yes.
Okay, Lily Scott, let us know what color you would like. And this is item number 6. So you can take the gold kitty, the pink kitty, or the white kitty. The white's iridized too. She'll throw a lot of light too.
It's throwing a lot of pink
bidder,
and blue.
Okay. Our backup bidder is Stacy. Lily Scott's going to take the pink kitty.
Okay.
Thanks, Lily.
So that is 6A.
And Stacy Freeman, you are the backup.
What'd that sell for, Heidi? 62?
Mm-hmm. Stacy Freeman takes the gold. We have the white one left, my favorite.
I just thought of something. Even when I watch the video tomorrow, I won't know all the names because they don't show up to me.
Well, I've got them all written down. I'll just take a screenshot of my.
That would be great.
Yes.
So here we have this little white iridized kitty, and it's got the. Is Jennifer still in the house? I know how
Jennifer Mays wants it.
She wants this one?
Yep.
Okay. I was going to say, I couldn't believe she passed up a kitty.
Okay. So she takes number 6, the white kitty.
All righty. Okay.
I'll rewrite this too for you, so you have the beads and everything on one page. Okay.
Yeah, just send me a screenshot. That'll work perfectly.
Okay.
All
We're going
right.
to move on to number 7. Thank you, bidders.
We have a very special little guy here. This is a rose Burmese elephant. And it has bloomed, and he's a circus elephant. This is dot art. He has a heart on the back. Bring it in slowly. There are several colors involved, several dots of color on his feet.
And he is custard Burmese. He's not showing up with the light. Maybe we'll put the white behind this one too. He is a custard Burmese. We took a picture of this so you were able to see it in the shorts. It's very hard in this light to see this, but it is custard Burmese and it glows under a black light.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the light and shine a black light on him.
There he is. He glows like crazy. We have 65 with LaDonna, 70 with Alicia.
He glows green.
Yes.
And now there's blooming on it on every high point on him, like the very top of his head, around his ears. There's a little bit of glowing on the back side here, but when you get him, you're going to love him because he's just gorgeous. He's a circus elephant. This is number 7, folks.
Okay, 80 with LaDonna. Now he looks like his color is not showing up in the light.
No.
He is definitely a custard Burmese. So you know that beautiful light. I have a custard cat here, and I'm gonna. This is what see that doesn't even this cat is what that elephant looks like in the coloring. So it looks a little washed out on Trudy's, but this is the same custard Burmese. For those of you that don't know, that's what the elephant looks like. Okay. And Trudy will probably end up painting that one, Trudy or Linda.
I'm taking out a light bulb. Is the color better now?
It's a little bit better, yeah. Hi, Viking.
I took a light bulb out of the chandelier, and now you can see where it's bloomed at the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's just gives it a little kind of a little frostier appearance. It's just a lovely, lovely color. You like that cat? Yeah, I know. I walk by it every day thinking I need to take it out for the artist to paint, and I keep forgetting. LaDonna is in at 150. Viking, let me know if you're in or out. This is something new that we haven't had on here with the little dots. It's just really cool. It takes a lot of work and concentration, I imagine, too. Goodness me.
I think that took me 3.5 hours to do because it's so tedious. I'm going to look up the what that's called because I never can remember.
Okay, so Viking is out. LaDonna is in at 150. All in, all done. Looks like everybody else is out. And what? Okay. We're going to go ahead and sell it. And it goes to LaDonna Dervin.
How much was it?
150.
Okay, thank you.
That is our number 7 tonight.
All right. It's called Mandala Art. Mandala.
It's beautiful.
I don't often do it because it does take a long time. This was the very first piece I painted for this particular show. All right,
that's beautiful.
Gotta get my number on it so I don't forget.
All righty, we're going to move on.
All right, I think we need to go ahead and do our Cupid gnome. What do you think?
Yes. Oh. Okay, so we are on number 8, and this is our whimsy. Our whimsical, not whimsy, our whimsical nappy.
So he's a Cupid. He's got the arrows coming out from him, shooting in all directions. He doesn't want to miss everybody with his arrows. And he is a gnome, a woodland gnome. He's got a little heart dangling from his hat. Of course, there's a heart on the arrows. And then around the outside, there's a heart on every single ruffle, all the way around.
Trudy was on the 10 at 10 this morning for coffee, and everybody went nuts over this cute little whimsical gnome. And this is the only whimsical Valentine piece we have right now. Yes. I don't know if we're going to get to making more, but very cute. This is an original Fenton heart nappy, and it is in silver crest. And it's just as cute as can be. You can see the little handle there in crystal, and it's silver crest with a very, very tight crimp all the way around it. It's in the shape of a heart. And it has the little gnome, and he's shooting his arrows, and they're going in every which way direction. So no matter where you stand, you're going to get hit by one, aren't you, Trudy?
You certainly are. This
65 was Scott. Nobody does whimsy like Trudy does, and I'm sure you haven't seen, I don't recall any whimsical Valentines on Fenton pieces painted, so it's definitely very cool. And the gnome is so neat with his beard. It almost looks like a heart with his beard. I think it's so cute. Little hearts all the way around the outside is so pretty. Lily Scott's at 75. Look at all the tiny little hearts. I wonder how many you painted.
There are a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
85 with Pamela. Don't tell us. You count them and we'll guess after this is over. 80 with Mary Ann. 85 with Pamela. Pamela's in at 85. Mary Ann, let me know if you're in or out. Lily Scott, let us know. $90 with Mary Ann. Mary Ann's at 90. Pamela, Lily, let us know. We didn't know. We didn't name this gnome, did we?
We did not. Well, he's Cupid, so oops, sorry, had that number.
$100 even with Pamela. Lily's out. 100 with Pamela. Mary Ann, let me know. $105 with Mary Ann. Mary Ann's at 105. We're waiting for Pamela. It is cute. Hi, Sherry. How are you tonight? 105 with Mary Ann. Pamela, let us know. I know it's a hard thing to think about. Yay or nay? 115. Mary Ann, you're up, sweetie. 115 with Pamela. I'm doing just fine, Sherry. I'm doing just fine. It's nice to see you. 120 with Mary Ann. Mary Ann's at 120. Pamela, it's up to you. All in, all done. Thanks for what you did do, Pamela. We're going to go ahead and sell it to Mary Ann. And let me know what you think, how many hearts are on there. Trudy knows. Mary Ann got that for 120. Tabitha says 40 hearts. Don't tell us yet, Trudy. Tabitha says 40 hearts. How many do you think? Mary Ann Ludd. She gets the nappy. That is number 8.
Okay, how many hearts, guys?
Somebody says 40. 48. Just let us know when we got it, Trudy. Somebody guessed 40. Somebody guessed 48, 35, 43, 60.
2 of you are very close. That's a hint.
57. 78. Oh my gosh.
You're cold at 78.
52, 55.
You're getting warmer. Not quite there.
63, 65.
Cold.
Oh my gosh. I guess we're not going to get it.
41.
41.
Somebody was really close.
Yeah, Tabitha from the beginning, she said 40, so she was really close. Yeah, 41.
Yes, she was. Okay. Stretch out here.
Oh, the Burmese bowl.
I'm going to try to move him. There we go. And I'll turn this on. And
wow. This one got rave reviews when we did the short on it. It is gorgeous. And this is in custard Burmese. And look at the flowers on this one. Goodness.
It has large lilies. And then it has a snowball blossom down here, which is white and green. It's a little bit of green. You know how those snowball bushes are.
Yep.
And then you have the buds. I even took a nap, Heidi, and I still have brain farts.
Look at this glow. It's a glow getter. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Jamie, I keep seeing you bid, sweetie, but you're just lagging. Here you go. You got it that time. 85.
I will
It
send
is
a
very
little.
elegant, Sal. 100, Jana. So we're going to measure this because I don't know what kind of illusion it is with the camera, but the bowls never look as big as they are. That's just how it is. This is a pretty big bowl, isn't it, Trudy?
It's 8.5 inches across, and it's 4 inches tall. I will send the black light tea light with the piece.
Okay. Denise Chamois at 135. It is just a beautiful piece.
For those of you who collect the Vaselines, colors, any of the Burmese, it glows, and if you have several pieces, you can find the black light tea lights on Amazon, or just Google black light tea lights. They're a little pricey, but they're well worth it.
Oh, yeah.
And you'll have better luck if you just Google it. If you do it on Amazon, you get all these purple lights. And I don't know if the purple lights are the same as the black lights, because usually it's specific black light tea light.
Yes. Okay, Jana's at 145. Ruthie, I saw your 145, but it was lagging. Now Denise Chamois in at 155. Thank you, Jamie, for what you did do. We appreciate it. Ruthie, let me know. Denise Chamois at 155. We're waiting for Ruthie. Sweet is in at 150. 160. Yeah, Miss Wildlife says when you order those tea lights, make sure you're ordering them from someplace that's sending them from the U.S. Otherwise, you might have to wait a while.
Yeah, I wouldn't order anything outside the United States because it takes sometimes weeks to get it.
Yep.
Which is very annoying, particularly if you need it right away.
Yep. 180 is bid. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Notice how the design just covers it. It covers the piece. It's just it's just so this is so wonderful, Trudy. I love it.
Thank you.
I can't even describe it. It's just so pretty. It just the design complements the glass. I mean, it doesn't overtake it. The glass doesn't overtake the design. The design doesn't overtake the glass. It's just a perfect combination. It's gorgeous. Sweet is in at 200.
Combination of color for the petals and the blooms. I used what's called a creamy coral, and then this deep, deep, deep pink, which actually this color up here. But if you use it alone, it's too dark. So that's why I loaded the brush completely with the coral, and then I turned the brush over and tipped it in the dark pink, then flipped it over. That way the dark pink floats on top of the coral when you make your brush stroke. It's a specific technique. I learned all my techniques when I was at FENTON's, and then I've developed a few of my own.
Yes. Okay, Ruthie's at 225, Chamois at 245. 245 is bid. Ruthie, let us know. Sweet, let us know. Sweet's at 230. Nope, 245 with chamois. Just a beautiful piece. 250 is bid. Susie wants to know, what's your favorite thing to paint? Do you like whimsical? Do you like the florals? What's your favorite?
Oh,
How about the dots now?
nah, not the dots. I do the dots because it's unique and different.
Mhm.
And I do strive to have different designs and different styles. Gosh, I don't know. It depends on the day. I like painting birds. I'll probably wait till we get closer to spring to do more birds. I
Mhm.
do have one bird item tonight. And I love doing these florals this time because they're nice and airy. They're colorful.
Mhm.
Some are soft. Um, it's the
Yes.
designing that is fun. I think I explained it this morning that I don't always know how it's going to end up looking. I usually figure out the main focal point, which on this one was the lilies. So I did the lilies first.
Mhm.
And then the lilies and the buds. And then I did the snowball bush blossom. And of course, in all the stems, I did details in the lily, and then the leaves. I didn't put a lot of leaves on this because I didn't want them to outshine the blossoms.
Right. Denise Chamois at 315.
So I had
Sweet,
the, go ahead.
Sweet, let us know if you're in or out. Denise Chamois is in at 315. Sweet is out. So it is sold to Denise Chamois. Awesome, Denise.
Thank you,
Thank you.
guys.
Thank you, bidders. So Denise Chamois gets number, I think that's
9.
number 9.
It is number 9. That
That's
was
the Burmese bowl and gets that for $315. Thank you. Oh, it's lovely.
Thank you, guys. I'm going to turn off my tea light. This tea light, you just twist it. So I've turned it off. I'm going to put it in there so I remember to pack it in there. I pack it. Heidi ships it.
Martiza Parker says it's so amazing to have artists here that tell the stories. Yes, it is.
And I will
It
answer
is.
questions too.
Yes, if you have any questions, let us know. Okay, so this is going to be number 10.
Number 10.
And we're going to do choice bear.
And I'm going to put a piece of paper. They are all translucent colors. But I had a lot of fun with the bears. I call them, when I was painting them, I thought of them as the 3 bears.
So
Very
these bears have a really rich jewel tone color to all of them. And
so,
the two that are the purple one, I think the purple one is the daydreaming bear. No, that's not the daydreaming bear. Somebody help us out that knows Fenton here. I think the ones that's going like this is the daydreaming bear. This one, I don't remember what they call that exactly.
I got to put the white behind it so you can see. There you go. We'll get to the right side of the camera here. He's got a tiny heart nose.
Reclining bear. Roy's got it right. Reclining because he's stretched out reclining. And then the one with his paws under his face is called the daydreaming bear. Okay, so we'll sell at least one on the round, $41 with Miss Wildlife.
It's going to be hard to see the flowers on this, but they're very striking in person. They are a 2-tone flower. They have, I did a bright yellow dipped in that dark pink and made the stroke. So the pink is floating on top of the yellow. Oh, there we go. I'm just going to kind of twist him. Can you see the blossoms at all, Heidi?
Yep. We have 47 with Lily Scott. Laura Springer, let us know. We'll sell at least one. It's difficult to see these. Maybe we should have done something like black behind them. I don't know. We're going to have to get a better light or something because we're not seeing these. At least maybe it's just my camera. I don't know. I don't have the best internet.
No,
So
they're hard to see because I can see them, on your screen. This one has two-tone blue flowers, white dipped in teal because this is a teal bear.
Okay.
Okay.
So Tabitha is asking us, so you take plain Fenton pieces and paint them. Yes, plain Fenton pieces are what we call blanks. And yeah, we paint them, but we also fire them, Tabitha. That is so important, the firing part. You don't want to buy any glossy piece that's painted after Fenton went out of business in 2011 because the paint will not stick unless it's fired. So there you go. We have $50. Lily is out. 50 with Laura. Anybody else? Yeah, and maybe black. We might try black next time. We'll have to figure that out.
I'll have to play with it.
We're at $50. We'll sell at least one. That'll be up to Trudy. Looks like everybody is out. We have $50. And we're gonna do a last chance. And here is our bid. Laura's in at 50. Anybody else? All in, all done. Laura.
We can sell them all.
Okay, Laura, you can get your choice at $50. Now, are you also on Facebook too, Laura? Because I think we've done business before. But go ahead and let us know what color you would like. And our backup will be Lily. Hi, Sean. How you doing? Better late than never. So Laura gets her choice at 50. She can take as many as she wants. And our backup will be Lily. And Laura, I think you're on Facebook, but you're on YouTube because it's just easier watching on YouTube. I think that's what it is because I recognize your name, I believe, unless I'm losing it. Laura. Were blanks intentional? Oh, yeah. They were just left without paint on them. They were intentional. Yeah. Nope, they were not leftovers. They were intentionally left. Some of them just weren't painted. Right, Trudy?
Yeah, they didn't paint everything they made. When the decorating department started, which was, Louise Piper was the head designer at that time. She was the only one. And then they slowly started to hire. Eventually, they had well over 100 decorators.
Wow. Okay, so Laura is going to take purple.
Okay.
Lily is going to take aqua. And the beautiful pink Daydreamer is up for grabs. The pink Daydreamer is up for grabs.
I'm going to go ahead and label him in case of.
His color looks a little orangey in the lighting. But he is a jewel tone pink. He's gorgeous. I don't think anybody would be disappointed in his coloring.
Or the flowers on him.
Yep.
He's really, really pretty.
Okay, just let us know. We'll put him up to, he'll be up for grabs if you want him. Okay,
All right,
Laura.
Heidi. Yes.
Kathy is going to get the pink one. Laura, let me know if I know you from Facebook, because I don't remember. Kathy G, she is going to take the pink.
Okay.
Okay. So they're all gone. I'm sure I know you on Facebook, Laura. I just want to make sure. Okay, let us move on to number 11.
Okay.
What you got next? I can't wait to see it.
This is an ivory crest piece. There's a history with ivory crest. It was made in what, in the 30s, Heidi?
It was made in the 40s. We're going to start this one at $40. It was made just one, if I remember right, it was in the mid 40s for just 1 year. It wasn't hardly any longer than that. If it was, this is kind of the precursor to Silvercrest. They had started with this, and it was too difficult for them to continue production on. And just the blank alone is rare to find. And Trudy will show you what makes this ivory crest on the top. If you're out in the wild looking, notice the ribbon around the crest. You don't see that on Silvercrest pieces. The crystal is all the way to the end. So this is ivory crest, and this has the ribbon on the outside. Very rare blank to start with. And these weren't painted by the factory. They weren't painted by the factory. We don't have any swung vases tonight, Martha, but maybe we can look at some. I had thought about painting some carnival stuff. We really haven't done that.
What's that? What kind of vase?
Swung vases, the big tall ones.
Oh, okay.
What I love about this? Yeah, what I love about this piece is the corn. Is it cone flowers? Is that what?
It's pink cone flowers with blue butterflies.
Yes.
The centers of the cone flowers are a lighter green with the orange that you typically see with the purple cone flower, which to me is pink.
Mm-hmm.
And it's exactly the same on the back side.
Just a lovely color combination. We are lucky enough we had a Rosie member refer his sister. We bought her sister's collection out, and she had some of the ivory crest. That's why we have these pieces. They actually came from Coldwater, which is just maybe 10 miles south of me. So we were lucky enough to get them, and they're absolutely beautiful painted. Tamara is in at 110. Ruthie, I saw your 110, but you got beat there. Now Ruthie's at 120.
And this is number 11, right, Heidi?
Yes, it is.
Well, I've got this picked up. I'm going to show you once again. This has 2023 OOAK for one of a kind, and my signature, and then the rose on the bottom.
Okay.
So I'm putting the number 11 sticker on it, which helps Heidi and I track stuff. And
it is gorgeous. Did we measure it? Because
it's tall.
It is tall.
It is 8 inches tall. I'm going to screw the light bulb back in.
We have 150 bid with Tamara. You didn't mean 1,500. Sweets at 165.
Well, maybe I'll put the light bulb back in.
Tabitha, how many of you are there that working? There are 3 of us that work together as a group. Linda Fleming, she's in the house right now. And Trudy and we work together as a co-op. So that means that we all work with each other. We help each other. We all have something to contribute. With me, it's the marketing and the selling and the blanks. And with, of course, Linda and Trudy have the marvelous talent. It's just wonderful. We all work together, and that's why we call ourselves the co-op. Yes. Okay, 170 with Ruthie. Ruthie's in at 170. Okay. So let's see. I'm looking to see. Tamara's out. Sweet, I don't know if you're out. Ruth is in at 170. We're going to do a last chance. And now there's a lot of people in the house. We've had 100 people here all night. So I do not want to miss your bids. I am looking and checking, but there's a lot of activity going on. So it happens once in a while. I don't want to do it. I try to remember. Sweet, I don't think I see you as being out. So we'll give you another few seconds here. Ruthie's in at 170, all in, all done. And on a piece like this, I'm actually going to call the winner, and because there, I just don't want somebody to a one of a kind that's this rare of a piece. I don't want you to snipe it. So I'm going to ask, and if Sweet doesn't come in, I'll give her 30 seconds, and then I will say the winner. I will say the winner. They're just too special of a piece to do otherwise. So Tamara's out. Sweet, let me know. Ruthie is in at 170. We're waiting for Sweet. She was at 165. 100 peeps meant free shipping on the Facebook page, Wendy. We've been doing pretty good with we had 100 on the other day, I think in the morning. It's really been fun to grow. It's really been a good time here. It's on YouTube. We've really enjoyed it. Okay. Now this is why I'm going to call it, because I have not seen Sweet. I think she's probably got internet problems, but Ruthie is in there at 170, and I'm not gonna let her lose it because I've goofed up. So one more chance, Sweet. I'm giving you about 15 seconds. It is going to be sold to Ruth.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Okay. And thank you, Sweet. I know if you're out there, you probably got called to the door or something, but it is sold to Ruth. Ruth, you got it. Let me go ahead and write you down. I want to make sure I got it right. And that is, what number was that, Trudy?
Number 11.
Okay. Okay, and Ruthie got it for 170.
Yes.
Okay, Ruthie, can you send me a little email that says hello so I can find you? And you're so excited. I see that. If you want to just click a snapshot of that, Ruthie, and then you'll have my email. Sure, Linda, go ahead. Linda wants to ask you a question, Trudy. Ruthie, just let me know on that one, okay? Just if you didn't get that email. Hi, Scott Watson. How are you tonight? Okay.
There was a question.
Yeah, she's gonna come. I think I missed one from her. Go ahead, Linda. Let's see. What number are we on? Number 12, right? Yep. Yes.
All right. We had these little vases on before, but this is a very special one.
Linda said, did you pre-fire the ivory crust one?
Yes.
Yes.
The only thing that bloomed on it was the crystal part of the crimp, where the ivory goes, and you got the ivory, and then you have the clear glass or crystal, and then you have the white. The only thing that bloomed on it was the crystal, but and it was the same way on the melon. Well, the melon vase kind of bloomed. It bloomed worse on the top and less on the bottom part. So I think it depends just on how the piece is made. I don't know. Like I said, I've gotten so I pre-fire just about everything.
Yeah. And the firing and the blooming are just chemicals that come to the surface, right?
Yeah, something.
That's kind of okay. Here we go. Tamara is in at 40 on this beautiful lavender vase. Now, this is lavender. This is the
Yes.
color that actually changes colors depending on the light.
It does. Sunlight, it is a different color. It goes from light purple to pinkish purple. And it's very, very, and even with the white behind it, it changes. There's a name for that, and one of our folks told us what kind of glass, because there during the Christmas shows, it was a bird, and I couldn't tell what color it was. I didn't know if it was a purplish blue, but it looked more purple at times and more blue at times. And I thought it was maybe lighting, but then every time I looked at it, it was different. Didn't matter where I had it. So, but I love the lavender because it does change.
Yes. Facebook user, please put your name in so we can see you. Tamara's at 80. Yeah, I tell the story of this. I was down in the basement of my barn, and I had two kids, praying kids in lavender, and I knew that they were purple, and I went to go find those to put them up for sale, and I could not find them. I found a white pair, but not a purple pair. And so I brought the white pair in the house to sell it, and it turned purple. So that's when I discovered that this lavender changes color, and it really does. It can become a deeper purple, not a dark purple, but it can become a deeper purple. Then it looks like this color here in the screen, and then it will actually turn almost white depending on how the lighting is. It's just really cool. 119 with Karen. And I love how delicate the garland is on each one of the melons. It's beautiful.
Yeah, the garland coming down are little white flowers and tiny little buds.
125 is bid. This particular style vase comes in a lot of colors. I'm looking at one that's in lime right now. And we had 3 colors tonight. It's just a pretty little vase, melon style. I love the delicateness of the garland as it goes down the vase. It's really pretty. Karen's in at 130.
Well,
Sweets
I was
at 140.
Roses and baby's breath, but the little white flowers are bigger than the baby's breath flowers, and they're 5-petaled. So,
your pottery, ugly things they are, your pottery, Kelly. I'd like to see that. Making it home ec or something in high school. Gosh. Karen is in at 150. We have 150 bid. Now, did we measure this? I think this vase stands about 5 to 6 inches.
yes.
Sweets in at 160.
This one happens to be 5.5 inches. And then at its widest point, it's 3.5.
Okay, so it looks like we have 2 bidders in, so we'll just wait for someone to say that they are out. Sweets in at 160. And Karen, you are out at the moment. Okay, Karen is out. All right. Thank you for what you did do, Karen. Sweet has won that.
Sweet.
And Sweet, I think we've dealt with you on Facebook. Can you please email me? Just take a screenshot of that. We've got you written down as the winner on number 12, which is the I'm calling it Lilac Melon vase. And you got that one for 160. And if you could take a screenshot of that, then you'll have the picture of the vase, and you'll also have my email, and you just send me an email and we'll get that invoice to you probably on Wednesday this week. Thanks, Sweet. And thank you, bidders. Karen, thank you. Appreciate what you did do.
I don't always say it, but I am grateful for the bidders.
Oh, yes. Yes, we are definitely.
We have 3 items left. And here's another Mandala piece.
She's leaving that epergne for us, folks. Don't forget that epergne's coming up.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
right.
my goodness.
There are 4 hummingbirds, and I love it when I look out and I see one of these fat little hummingbirds he's all fluffed out, sitting sometimes on a nail on a post, or on a branch near a feeder, and they just look all fat and cuddled up. So as you can see here, we have them looking in opposite directions. Of course, when you turn around, they're looking at each other, and then you go back to the opposites. So, and what I want you to see, well, of course, all the dots around and on the bottom, around the neck, are just that dots. And the little flowers, I'm going to move this very slowly so you can see that the flowers in each corner are dots.
Oh, yeah.
And the bird itself are tiny little strokes. Teeny tiny little strokes showing the, I don't know if that's going to show because it's white, that make all the feathers on the chest and the head and the wing.
Right. So, and the top of this, what can we see the top of it so that they can see the top of the vase? Yes. See, it is the Burmese color. So this glows like crazy. And this is a Burmese color. Now, is this a pinch vase?
This is a pinch vase.
It's a pinch vase. Okay. Because the sides are actually going in a little bit. So that almost makes it look like a window. It's beautiful. Hummingbirds are incredible to me anyway. They're just awesome. Incredible birds.
Now, I'm shining a black light down into the vase, and that's why it's shining green. I'm thinking I'm going to need new batteries in my light.
Okay, Kathy is in at 75. It is a glow getter.
Yes, it
75 is. With Kathy, Tamara, and Swifty. Let me know. 80 with Kelly Kester, New Blood. Kelly Kester's at 80. Isn't it amazing that a bird that tiny can fly the hundreds and thousands of miles they fly to migrate? I can't imagine. All on a sugar buzz. Just all right.
I don't know what the rule is in Michigan, but I know here I'm putting a 13 on the bottom, and I will show you that it's 2023 AAOK and Rose for Rosies before I put my number 13 sticker on the bottom.
85 with Kathy G. And again, this is a glossy piece. You're not going to see people paint on the glossy. And a lot of the reason they stopped painting on the glossy is because of our community boards that we did when we kind of exposed it, that you cannot cold fire on glossy paint. It won't stick. So you see everybody sanding all their stuff now. And this is why we can take advantage of this glossy, beautiful finish, because they are fired and the paint becomes one with the glass. It's just lovely. It'll last forever. It won't fade. And it's just the only way to do it right. Kathy G is in at 85. Kelly Kester, let me know if you're in or out. We'll do a last chance.
This is 7¼ inches tall. And at its widest point, it's 2¾ inches across the square.
So Tabitha says that hummingbirds fly backwards.
They can.
They can.
If you watch them at a feeder, you'll see them going forwards and you'll see them back up, flying backwards. They're amazing. Around here, we have, go ahead.
Jen Marie's at 95. I just never thought of that, but now that you say it, Tabitha, I remember seeing hummingbirds fly backwards. I wonder if they change gears with their little wings. I don't know how that works.
I don't know how it works, but they are the cutest little things. They're very territorial.
Yes, I've seen them get really mad.
Oh, they do. They get very aggressive, and I love to hear them chatter. Now, for those that you don't know that live in the warmer, around here, if you turn on a sprinkler and you have a lot of hummingbirds, like, it depends on how early you put your feeder out to draw them in.
Uh-huh.
On a hot day, if you put your sprinkler out, they go crazy. They love to fly through that sprinkler going, and they just chatter and chatter and chatter the whole time and whistle. They sound like little missiles with the whistle. But I used to live out in the country and nobody fed hummingbirds around, like the neighbors here feed them. And I had the only feeding post for who knew how far. I had 12 feeders going all the way around the house. And somewhere there is a picture of me filling a feeder, and I have hummingbirds all around me going crazy, waiting. That's the first thing I had to do when I got home from work was check the feeders and refill the ones that were empty.
Yeah.
And like I said,
well, these little hummingbirds are going to Kathy G. She gets number 13 for $100. Thank you, Kathy, and thank you, bidders. We appreciate that.
Yes, we do.
Now, Trudy, are you going to put up the one we've been waiting for?
Okay, I have two. I have the pitcher and I have the epergne, and you're waiting on both. But I can do the epergne first.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. I'm going to have to adjust my camera position. Well, let's do, that's easier.
Oh my goodness.
So we have the cosmos on these again, which is such a pretty delicate flower to start with. And we kind of have a side view of the one, like that's on the top, on the horn. Then we have little violets around it. I'm going to actually hold this up closer so you can see what I'm talking about. Let me turn it. Okay, I'm going to gently bring it forward so we don't drive you crazy. And then down here is a blue flowers. So you have the little purples and the pinks and the blues and your two-tone green leaves.
Yes, this is absolutely gorgeous. This is the prettiest epergne I have ever seen, and I like this shape. Now, Fenton made the epergnes with bigger bowls, more horns. They took up so much room. This one's on a pedestal, and it has a very thick base with the lip around it. So that horn is not going to fall out. It's not going to wiggle around. It is absolutely beautiful. So we're going to start this at 75. And it is silver crest. So the epergne itself is probably from the 60s. It is the most lovely epergne I've ever seen. It's gorgeous.
I was so surprised when I pre-fired this. This piece did not bloom at all. And I was so tickled. Uh, and
It's
go ahead.
I love this because it's taller. A lot of the epergnes will spread out wider. This is perfect to put in your
Yeah.
china cabinet and display things around it. It's just the perfect size. I love this.
So you can see that there are, well, maybe you can see there are buds on the bottom and a blue flower with a bud. There are 4 on the base. I would love it if we could paint the big epergnes, but unfortunately their bottoms are extremely thick, and the bottoms crack, and when they crack, it's a weird crack. It's like part of it's together, and then clear across it, the crack spreads out like that.
I've
Very
seen them do that.
strange. Yeah. So we can't do the big ones because the epergnes are expensive, and it's sickening when you have all that work, and we're talking a long time, 2 to 3 hours. Well, in this design, there's about 3 hours work in this whole piece. And on a big one that has 3 horns, there's a lot more time if you did this kind of a design on it. And then have it break.
Ruthie says, what do you put in them?
Huh?
Ruthie says, what do you put in them? It's a silly question, but what do you put in them? I guess you could put candy in them. You could use the top as a vase. They're just, they're pretty pieces. You got me. I don't know what I would use them for. I like the looks of this one. I just think it's a piece of art. But the bigger epergnes, and I use the top as a vase, and you can put candy or stuff in the bottom of them. But people just use them as works of art. I mean, they're just gorgeous to look at, as this one indeed is. Cindy Spencer is at 210.
You probably heard me tell Cooper no. Cooper's one of our hellhounds, pardon my language, but that's what I refer to them as. They turned 2 years old today, but you would think they were 6 months old. They're so lively. Cooper's head is above this tabletop, the kitchen tabletop. And he weighs about 100 pounds right now. He's not fully grown because large dogs don't completely fill out until they're about 3 to 4 years old. And he's standing at the door wanting to go outside. So if you'll excuse me a second, I will call all of them and let them out. And go outside. Go outside. There you go.
Serena is at 230. It was really funny. I did a short on some of Trudy's pieces for the sale. And if you look at one of them, and I can't remember if it's a Burmese one or one of the shorts I did, you'll see a little kitty head looking over the top of the vase just for a little minute, like a subliminal message.
That kitty was little bit. She is our smallest cat. And somebody rescued her and her little brother, and they were only about 2 to 3 weeks old. They found them in a February. She's 3 this year. She probably only weighs maybe 5 pounds. Her brother didn't make it. They were in a mud puddle in 30-degree weather, and they were sick. So like I said, the little male, she's actually a little black Siamese. Her brother had the albino gene and he had his points. He was a little blue point. And so the lady was looking for a home, and I had just lost two cats. They were brothers. And so we were playing euchre, and I ran to Walmart and found kitty formula because kittens can't drink milk. Kittens are lactose intolerant, and they had been fed milk. And what happens is that milk destroys their digestive tract.
Oh my goodness.
They die.
Wow.
As adults, they can tolerate a small amount, but the kittens cannot. But Little Bit was determined to live. There was no doubt. She's very, very feisty, and she takes on our big cat Goose, who weighs every bit of 20-some pounds. And here's this little 5-pound black cat. He's our Dalmatian cat. He has black spots. He's white with black spots.
Yeah.
And she just takes her. He's got claws. She doesn't. And she whacks him. And I'm telling you, if you're eating something and she wants it, if I'm sitting on the couch, she whacks me right in the face.
Wow.
She hits hard.
Okay.
Cindy
Spencer, let me know if you're in or out. I think you're out. I'm going to actually call this piece too, because I don't want any misunderstanding at the end, because it's a special piece. Serena's in at 2:30. Cindy, I haven't heard from you. I'm giving you about 15 more seconds. Okay. Serena's in at 2:30. All in, all done. Thank you, Cindy. I just wanted to make sure. It is going to be sold to Serena. So Serena gets that one. And she gets it for 2:30. Serena, congratulations.
Yes.
That one is number 14, the epergne. Oh my goodness. Lucky girl.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you, bidders. Appreciate it.
It'll be wrapped very carefully. Well, when I wrap the pieces anymore, they're wrapped in tissue and then bubble wrap heavily and then put in a boxes. People who buy multiple pieces, and then Heidi ships them all. Okay, I am so surprised this guy made it through the fairing because he's very bottom heavy. It is a Burmese picture. I'm going to put up a piece of paper so maybe you can see the striping on him. He's got stripes going down. They're very pale, but they are there. So in real life, you can really see them. And again, this is kind of a, I would this is a colorful mock orange blossom. Mock orange blossoms are usually white. But I didn't want white on here because what happens is the white hits you in the face, and I want you to be able, this is like the big bowl. It's the same colors. It's got little white flowers and purple flowers around these big blossoms.
Yes.
And all three areas, the sides and the front, have equal amount of painting. So, it used to drive me crazy at Fenton's when you put all this work on the one side and sometimes nothing, or just a bud on the back.
Yes.
I like it when it's painted all the way around. So no matter how you sit it, you can see it.
Right. I like it too. You're right. Fenton was known for doing a big bouquet on the front, a little rosebud on the back. And this is more just spread out around the whole thing. Now, it is Burmese. This has a special kind of treatment on it. You're not going to see it in this light. It has vertical stripes of the rose in the picture. And you're going to see that when you get it in person. It's absolutely amazing. We have $90 with Jamie Haynes. And again, this is glossy. You're not going to see artists paint on this. Any artists that are out there right now, because they're not firing it and it won't stick. We fire And there's
At
a difference
10 to
between
50.
firing. You may ask somebody, do you fire? And they say yes. You have to say, is it kiln fired? Because they will call putting it in your kitchen oven firing, but that is cold firing. That's not the same thing. It's just not the same thing.
Linda and I fire at 1,050 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Starts at room temperature and the kiln ramps up until it reaches the 1050 and holds for 5 minutes. And then the kiln shuts off, and then it takes like 9 to 10 hours for it to cool down. If I have my kiln loaded with the little figurines, the animal figurines, and it's all I've got in there, and I have a couple of shelves, it's going to take it 15 or 16 hours to cool down because those are solid pieces.
Yes. We have 2 questions.
Okay.
One is the Bluebird still available?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Jennifer, you can have it if you want it. Let me know. I think the Bluebird was 48. Second question. Can you tell by looking at a piece if it's kiln fired?
I can tell, and Linda can tell, and collectors can tell. Even the Fenton gift shop that's still open on Route 14, all their pieces are sanded so that they get, they use Fenton water-based paint is completely different than the water-based paint you buy in the craft stores that a lot of artists are using now.
Yeah.
Our paints have glass in them, and when it reaches that temperature, the glass in the paint and the surface of the glass is soft because it'll be glowing orange in your kiln because you can look through the peepholes. Becomes part of the surface glass. Okay. The water-based paints all are fired in an oven at 400 degrees for 20 minutes to a half hour. Now, if it is a sandblasted piece, it will stick. But if it's a smooth, shiny piece, it may stick for some time, but later on it will start chipping. And if you let it soak in hot soapy water, it's more than likely going to come off.
Yeah.
And
even the sanded pieces, if they're sanded, you're still gonna see the effects of just the oils on your hand, putting it in the sun. It's just not a part of the glass. So you may see fading.
For all of our new people, there are 2 things you need to think about. You never, ever, ever put your Fenton glass or your fine glass, just like your fine china, in a dishwasher.
Yep.
It can't withstand the fast heat when it's drying. But more importantly, your dishwasher detergent is the most caustic thing you have under your kitchen sink. And if you repeatedly do that, it damages the surface of your glass. And you know this for if you have clear glasses and you've had them for a while and they go in a dishwasher, you start to see them look a little foggy because that dishwasher cleanser just, really is caustic.
Right. Okay, we have 260 with sweet. Chamois, let me know. 260 is bid. 275.
Of course, this is number 15.
Yep. Lodana says it's sick glass. Yeah, it is sick glass.
It's what?
Lodana says the dishwasher can make the glass sick.
Yes.
What do you suggest cleaning Fenton with that's been painted?
You do it like your fine china. You warm water and a gentle soap.
Okay, Denise Chamois is in at 275. Sweet is out. The winner is Denise Chammy. And congratulations, Denise. What a day you're having. Holy smokes. She's going to Florida.
What did this sell for?
Let me go ahead and write it down. What number were we on? We're on 15, right?
15. This was the last piece.
$275, Denise Chammy.
I want to thank every single bidder. You guys are what made these auctions so much fun.
Yep.
And when I'm painting, I think about all you.
Yes,
So,
I really appreciate it.
Denise has another big piece, doesn't she?
Yeah, she got she got the Burmese bowl too.
Okay.
Holy
So
smokes.
what I will do, Denise, I will be stuffing that bowl with tissue, and it will be wrapped very heavily, just like this is going to be wrapped. In fact, more than likely, what I'm going to do is put them in individual boxes inside a big box.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want this rattling around in there, because if it rattles around in there with the weight of this, because the other one's very light, it can break the other piece. So I will pack it securely. Like I said, probably 2 boxes in a big box.
Yeah, and if we get any kind of a cold streak next week,
Yes.
we may hold off until it gets a little bit warmer and shipping it too. We just don't want to ship Burmese if it's under 20 degrees,
Well,
15 degrees.
What you need to do, folks, is if you get your glass and it is below freezing, once you receive it, I know you're excited and you can hardly wait to open it, but you really need to wait and let that box warm up. If you open it, because the shipping companies, post office, UPS, whoever, FedEx, their storage rooms are not heated.
Right.
And so it's been sitting in the cold at each stop. And of course, it's the back end of their trucks are cold. And you want to let that glass warm up. Otherwise, when you open it, it could crack. So you just want to be really, let it warm.
Yeah. So Martiza Parker said, when will our next sale be? Well, we are having auctions once a month with our artists. So our next auction should be with Linda Fleming. That should be in a couple weeks. And then Trudy, we don't have that scheduled yet, but that should be in a couple weeks. And then Trudy will be back on probably the end of next month. So
it's going to probably be either Monday the 20th or the 27th.
Yeah, we're kind of liking this Monday feel. It feels good to us. It feels like we've done this now for a couple months and we feel home at Monday night. So it'll probably be Monday night.
The 20th is 4 weeks from tonight.
Yeah.
But we have to think about it and see what's going on.
Yeah, we're going to see. And if Trudy was kind of thinking about painting a couple more Valentine's pieces, if we do have any of those, you might see her come in as a special guest at the 10 at 10.
Yes.
Yeah, George is on the 8th. George the Antique Nomad will be here two days in February. He's going to be on 2 different Tuesdays. So we're going to have a busy month on Rosie's here in February. It's going to be crazy. So, all right.
Guys, I want to thank you all again. And I'm sorry everybody couldn't win a piece, but I'm so happy you bid anyway.
Yes. And remember the invoices. I will be traveling and I'm going to be doing the invoices. So it'll probably be Wednesday night before you get the invoices. Do not despair if you don't get one tomorrow. I am going to be traveling. One last chance for you to get my email if you need it. If you've bought tonight and I'm not familiar with you, you can always email me and I'll invoice you right back on that email. So we want to say good night tonight. And thank you so much for attending the sale. It's so appreciated. We really, really like it. Oh, yes, we still have unicorns. Trudy, how many unicorns are left?
We have two.
Let's show those unicorns one more time. We have 2 unicorns. These are Mosser unicorns, and they are $100. We have 2 left of the 8 that we brought. So if you are wanting one tonight, we only have 2 left. They're $100 even. If they don't sell during the live, which we have 2 left, they will be available on the rewind. Just comment in the description, and you can get those for $100. I think we can do first class shipping on these, so the shipping is not that bad at all on these, under $5. Denise, did you want a unicorn? I want to make sure. Kelly Kester actually was first, Denise. So Kelly gets one. Kelly Kester gets a unicorn. So there's 1 left, Denise. Do you want it? Kelly was up ahead of you. I don't know what number that unicorn was, but we'll figure that out later.
Number 3.
Okay.
It was number 3, Heidi.
Okay. And Denise Shammy is going to take the other one.
Okay. So they're all gone.
All right. You promise you'll get Little Bit Spade. She'll just have to wait another week. It's okay.
Oh, they have a little bit too?
Yeah, it sounds like it. How cool.
The little
All
black
right.
I have is little bit. And only
Yes.
because I kept saying little bit and she started coming to me when she's about 3 weeks old. So that was pretty funny.
Love a job that gives you a bonus. Yes. Okay. We are going to say good night, everybody. Thank you so much. We could not do this without you. We so appreciate your support, and it helps us. We just love what we do. This is a white glove sale. It is indeed a white glove sale. Thank you so much. We will talk to you very soon, Trudy. I'll talk to you in just a second. And good night, everybody.
Good night, all. See you next time.
No 10 at 10. Remember, tomorrow.